Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yet another meme Pokemon has made its way to the internet, and that is our friend right here, Wiglett, a pure water type which is in no way related to Diglett, apparently. For a while I wasn't even sure if this Pokemon was real, and no, it's not because, oh, this generation of Pokemon all looks like fake mon. It's because I woke up at 3 in the morning for some reason and decided to check Twitter, where I was greeted with images of this thing. Groggy and confused, I went back to sleep until I woke up again and was surprised when I found out it wasn't just a dream. So yes, over in Japan, fans were treated to a cute Pokemon Ecological Society webinar, where footage of this Pokemon was shown off as the presenters discuss it in-universe, at first believing it to be a Paldean form of Diglett or an evolution. They eventually discover that it's a completely new Pokemon called Wiglett. Honestly, this sounded like such a fun idea for a Pokemon reveal because there's a whole little presentation that shows off a bunch of other Pokemon in the wild before Wiglett even shows up. I have no idea why this wasn't widely advertised for the rest of the world. It was on the Japanese Pokemon website, but it did even have subtitles in English, as well as Japanese because some of the presenters even speak other languages during the webinar.
Diglett do spend most of their lives underground. Yes, they are known to occasionally show their faces. See? Just like that.
It feels like a great way to bring fans across the world together and would have been a great experience. But I only found out about it because of Wiglett. This was just a huge missed opportunity. Adept Charon has a recording of the whole thing and I'll link it in the description if you want to watch. Anyway, sorry for the tangent, but fast forwarding to today, we were given a short trailer officially showing off Wiglett. While it is a cute little Pokemon that suspiciously looks a lot like Diglett, it's also very long, resembling a garden eel. And with an update to the Scarlet and Violet website, we're told that it just is a garden eel. Like, not even just a weird mole that lives by the ocean. This is supposed to be an example of convergent evolution where different species evolve to have similar traits. Like how sharks and dolphins have similar bodies despite the fact that one is a fish and one is a mammal. But I don't know about Diglett and Wiglett. Sure, they look the same, even burrowing underground as we're told on the website, but the real defining trait that unites them is the big round nose. This makes sense on a mole, but on an eel it's kind of funky. I guess it's just the usual Pokemon cartoony biology. The website does tell us, boasting an exceptional sense of smell, Wiglett is able to pick up scents from over 60 feet away. It has a skittish disposition and is constantly cautious of its surroundings. When it notices the scent of other Pokemon, Wiglett burrows into the sand to conceal itself. So that's it, they just wanted to stick a big nose on this dude. You take it off and boom, it's nothing like Diglett. This is what they've been hiding. They just stuck a nose on an eel and called it a day. Though I kind of like the idea of Wiglett. Not necessarily a Pokemon that happens to look like Diglett, but the idea of a skittish garden eel Pokemon. I think I might be fine with it just being a single stage Pokemon with no evolution. But if it does evolve, I expect it to be something different than just 3 of them coming together. It might be neat if there was some kind of nod to Dugtrio, but because this is a completely new Pokemon, I want its evolution to be unique as well. It also being a pure water type Pokemon is also interesting, of course really fits because it's an eel. And out of the Pokemon that have been revealed so far for Scarlet and Violet, I think a pure water type really fits in. Though kind of interesting that we see it above ground on the beach rather than underwater, so I guess Dive isn't coming back anytime soon. But I am interested to see if we end up getting more Pokemon that are convergently evolved like this. It'd be real funny if we just end up getting Wiglett as one and that's it. I think with so many Pokemon, something like this was bound to happen in some sense, and I'm fine with it being Wiglett. Just because it's a very memeable Pokemon, but I do also like the idea of an eel. But let me know what you think about our new wiggly friend in Paldea. And so that has been the truth behind Wiglett. Thank you to all of my channel members who make videos like this possible, especially the great Gators Jackson, Justin R, Mr. Pig Puncher, and Quago. If you'd like to support, get a shout out here and some access to emotes used in comments and live streams, then you can become a channel member today. You can also follow me on Twitter for more memes as well. Anyway, this has been GatorEX, and I'll catch you all later.
You can discover new Pokemon and explore a world beyond your own in Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon on Nintendo 3DS. Games rated everyone.
Pokemon trainers, here you see Diglett, the greatest parasitic bug Pokemon of the century!